What's going on, everyone? So welcome to a new series of reviews that I'm going to be doing, and I am beyond excited to be doing this, guys. This is something that I've been looking forward to for 7-8 years. I can say I've seen every Best Picture winner. This started 7-8 years ago because I went to Disney World and there was the Great Movie Ride. As a 15-year-old going on the Great Movie Ride, it was something that really struck me. It's a memory that really is something that resonates with me even more now that I'm older, because I went on the Great Movie Ride and I saw imagery from 2001: A Space Odyssey, Alien, Lawrence of Arabia, Sunset Boulevard. Movies that I didn't really know about, but I wanted to know more about. So what did I do as a 15-year-old? Well, I went to this shop from the Great Movie Ride and I got the 101 Greatest Movies Ever book, and I got the Academy Award book. So obviously I would scroll through this, look through it, and obviously become accustomed to what won Best Actor, Actress, Director, and Picture. Picture was something I really decided to do at age 15, 16. That was watch every Best Picture winner. So obviously I didn't know I was going to have a YouTube channel, but all these years later, now that I've seen them all, I was like, why not review them? So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be ranking them. Originally I was going to rank all 93, 94, in one video. That'd be way too long though, and yeah, way too difficult. So what I'm doing instead is each decade I'm going to be focusing on the best pictures of that decade. So example, the 1930s, there was 10 Best Picture 1930s movies, so I'll be ranking them from 10 to 1. 1920s is different though, because there's only 3 Best Picture winners. Now hold the phone before you say there's 2. There are some accounts that there's 2, some that there's 3. Reason why I'm saying 3 is because, and I literally had to look this up, apparently the 1927 to 1928 ceremony, apparently there was 2 awards that were very similar. There was the Best Picture Production Award and Best Unique and Artistic Production Award. Obviously the latter is no longer an award, but that movie is often what won it, obviously, is what's considered to be something that is a Best Picture winner from some accounts, including IMDb. So just throwing it out there. So all that exposition aside, I'm going to be ranking them from 3 being the worst to 1 being the best. So all that being said, let's get started. So my number 3 is The Broadway Melody, which won Best Picture 1928 to 1929. This was one of the more recent ones I saw, and I wasn't a fan of it. I respect that it's one of the first talkies to win Best Picture. That being said, though, it really hasn't aged well. It's pretty sexist. And honestly, there's just way too many dance numbers to the point of, look, I'm fine with dance numbers. I like them. I do own a decent amount of musicals. But when that's your main interest, there's just something that needs to be more than just like dance numbers. And I feel like this movie just had way too many dance numbers and little to no substance. But again, I still respect it. Like, even though I was disappointed by the movie, I still respect it because it is one of the first talkies. And during that time period, that's what people wanted. And the form of film wasn't fully expanded at that time. So I respect it, but from afar. And that's why it's my number 3. My number 2 is the movie that won Unique and Artistic Production Award at the ceremony from 1927-1928, and that was Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans. This movie's okay. I respect the fact that it's one of the first art house movies, technically, based on the award. But it's a movie that, again, I respect it from afar, but I don't love it. I don't even think it's solid. I think it's an okay movie. But it's a movie that if someone were to say that I really like it, I wouldn't sit back and say, wow, you're an idiot, because I respect that. I completely understand and get that. And again, that's my number 2. My number 1, you probably guessed it already. It's the first movie to win Best Picture that was a silent movie. And my number 1 is Wings, which won Best Picture, Best Picture Production in 1927 to 1928. What can I say about Wings? I really respect it because it's a movie that was one of the first epics, I want to say. It's a movie that has such a huge scope. Given the budget, it's crazy too. It was a $2 million movie that back then was really crazy. So I respect it. I don't love it, but I do think it's an okay movie. And in terms of respect level, I give it major props because it was something that kind of revolutionary given the time period. So that's my number 1. So guys, like I said, the 1920s, it's short, sweet, to the point. I figured it's a good introduction though, so that way people can watch this video and understand what I'm doing. I was also thinking about having it where the number 1 movie from each decade that won Best Picture, I was thinking about having it where for each decade, I then have it where I rank those movies, the #1 choices of each decade. Thinking about doing that, not 100% sure, but keeping it on the stovetop for now. So guys, that's my 1920s Best Picture winners ranked list. Let me know yours in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for my 1930s Best Picture winners ranked worst to best. And I will catch you guys later. Don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and I will catch you guys later.